Portland's craft beer scene is world-renowned, and it just got even more attention at last month's World Beer Cup. Joining me now is Breakside Brewery's brewmaster, Ben Edmonds. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having me. It's good to be here.
Yes, and congratulations. Not
Thank
only
you.
did you win all these awards, but he just informed me that today is their 16th anniversary.
Yeah, yeah, we made it 16 years, so here we are.
Yes, that's awesome.
Thank you.
It's a huge feat. Okay, so you took home 5 medals this year, more than any other brewery in the world.
Yes, you know, the World Beer Cup is one of the 2 major international beer competitions. It's the most prestigious. It's the one that international breweries enter. So for us to land a handful of medals at this year's competition, we're just absolutely honored and thrilled. And I couldn't be proud of our brewing team.
Yeah, it's great. So, I mean, there was thousands of entries. I mean, and you won 6 last year even. So is this a tough competition?
It is, yeah. I mean, we're very lucky back-to-back years where we've been the most winning brewery in the world. So that's some nice bragging rights.
Yeah.
And again, you know, it takes a ton of commitment in terms of refining these beers, really understanding how the judging process works, and being able to put beer that can be, you know, travel across the world and be judged blindly by experts. To have it kind of pop out in front of, you know, amongst many other beers is always impressive.
Sure.
And you know, you're talking about a competition that has 8,000, 10,000 entries.
Oh
in it,
my.
and only about 3% of the beers in that entire competition win any medal at all. So it's really a feat.
Wow, yeah, amazing. Okay, let's take a look at the winners. You got gold for Bayside, Hello My Alien, and It's a Me, Mario. Silver for Total Entertainment Forever, and bronze, White Tea Lager. First of all, let's talk about these names. Is that also part of the competition, best name?
Yeah, you know, we say that there's kind of, you know, there's a way that we name our beers at Breakside. It's not really like a method to it, but they kind of have to roll off the tongue nicely. So yeah, all sorts of different references get pulled in, from pop music to art to other, you know, aspects of culture.
Yeah. Okay, well, you brought 2 of the winners. So
Yeah.
this one, It's a Me, Mario. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, so It's a Me, Mario. This is, right now, it's only in this large can here because it's not yet available in smaller cans, but it will be in about a month. It's going to be debuting for the summer. This is what we call an Italian-style Pilsner, and what that really means is a traditional Pilsner, but gets a little bit more of a punch from hops. It's actually dry hops. This is a technique that the Italian brewers, Northern Italian brewers, started doing with their Pilsners about 15, 20 years ago, and it kind of made its way across the Atlantic. And it's fun because we use a blend of European-grown hops and some American-grown hops in this, and it gives it this really nice floral, but like slightly citrusy, slightly blueberry, slightly melon kind of note. And you know, I think that's probably what impresses the judges, is this balance between kind of different types of hop profiles. But as a consumer, you know, you don't really think about it in those terms. You just sort of enjoy it. And the thing that's nice is that it's a really complex but super easy drinking beer.
Okay, cool. And then the White Tea Lager, this comes in a can, but it's also on draft too, I understand?
Correct,
Okay.
yeah. All of our beers that are available in cans are also available on draft at bars and restaurants and at our own locations. White Tea Lager, this is one in a new category. Tea beer was a category of its own for the first time this year. Kind of an emerging trend that I think started predominantly with some Asian breweries and has kind of made its way across the Pacific toward the US. And we're seeing some interest in this style of beer. This is made with 2 types of tea from Smith Tea Maker here in Portland.
Oh, fun.
So we use a white petal tea that's this beautiful floral peachy tea. In fact, it's so kind of unique that it almost doesn't seem like tea, you know? And so we use a small amount of green tea in there to give it this anchor of like more familiar flavor too.
Cool. And then, of course, the classic, the Breakside IPA.
Yeah, Breakside IPA did not win this year, but it has won a number of times over the years, both at the Great American Beer Festival and the World Beer Cup. And the other 3 medals we did win were all in kind of the West Coast IPA space, which is really our wheelhouse. So Breakside IPA, Wanderlust, you know, those beers, we refine them by applying in the lessons that we learn from these other beers that win medals at competitions, and they slowly just kind of stay modern, stay contemporary, and evolve with time.
I mean, it's so neat to get like the inside scoop behind all these beers, because you're right, as a consumer, we just go, we have a pint and it's tasty, but to hear all the work that you put into it and hear what it's judged up against, I mean, that's pretty amazing. And you have 8 locations.
We do,
You're
yeah.
growing.
Yeah, they're all, 7 of them all within the Metro Portland area, and then 1 out in Astoria. You know, we brew at 3 of those locations, and then the remainder are kind of satellite tap rooms. But at all of them, we have a wide range of our beers, cocktails, mocktails, other beverages as well. Our wine, lit wines available at all of them, and food at many of them as well.
Awesome. Well, tell people where they can find the location nearest them.
I'm not going to run through all 8. That's a lot. But you can look at breakside.com or visit us on Instagram at Breakside. All the info's there.
Yeah.
We're also widely available at grocers, bars, restaurants around the region.
Yep, you've seen it for sure. Thank you for coming, and again, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back.